Today, we have the honor and pleasure to have with us Congresswoman Yvette D. Clarke, who represents the 9th District of New York. Thanks to Mrs. Clarke and the Haitian caucus, the Haitian diaspora has received tremendous support from the Biden administration, including two TPS for designation, the Humanitarian Parole, and a lot more. However, the situation is still very difficult in Haiti right now with a political crisis and a humanitarian crisis. We're going to talk about that with Representative Clarke. Good afternoon, Mrs. Clarke. It's a pleasure to have you.
It's great to be with you, Emmanuel. Thank you for having me.
We haven't heard from the caucus a very long time. We know there are a couple members that has unfortunately left us. What is the caucus doing right now? Do we still active?
Yes, we are. We've been really working with one another to try to impress upon the Biden administration the need to really use the full faith of the United States in working with a coalition to address the ongoing political humanitarian crisis in Haiti. We're also, of course, very concerned about Haitians who have arrived here in the United States, either over the seas or through the southern border, and providing asylum to those individuals who have been forced to migrate because of the circumstances. So, we're using as much of our political might as possible to work with the Biden administration to adjust foreign policy to meet the modern day concerns of the island nation of Haiti.
Did you replace the two other members, Mr. Levin and Valdemings? Or how many members do we have right now?
Well, we still have, of course, Congresswoman Sheila McCormick Surfalas. We have Congresswoman Ayanna Presley, Congresswoman Stacey Plaskett, myself, and Congresswoman Maxine Waters. We have yet to replace the two individuals who have graduated, if you will, from the Congress to go on to do other things, but we still maintain the integrity of the caucus so that we can be as influential as possible.
Let's talk about the current situation in Haiti right now. 2 months ago, the United Nations issued a report stating that there are more civilians who died in gang violence in Haiti than every other countries in conflict in the world combined, including Ukraine. I mentioned Ukraine because there's ongoing hassle on Ukraine right now. But we don't feel a sense of urgency in Washington that the Biden administration is still supporting Prime Minister Ariel Henry. Do you believe there's a chance that things might change anytime soon in Haiti?
Well, I know that there's been a move afoot through the UN to engage other nations in looking at security measures, ways in which to train and to examine the police force so that they can be on the front lines of combating the gang violence in Haiti. That has not accrued to any action as of yet, but it's my understanding that there have been ongoing conversations with Canadians about putting together a force that could help the Haitian police forces to ramp up their ability to protect the Haitian people. In terms of the Biden administration, we've been really, again, impressing upon them the importance of stepping up our engagement to really create a safe space so that we can begin rebuilding sort of the political infrastructure, governance structure of Haiti, which has been, sort of without a structure for going on 3 years now. And at the end of the day, we believe that it's critical for the U.S. To use its influence, maybe not from a unilateral perspective, but from a multilateral perspective, to really provide Haiti the type of security that it requires. We've been focused to a large extent on the flow of arms into the country and how we can be influential in interdicting the gun trafficking that is taking place between Haiti and the United States, and quite frankly, the entire Caribbean region. So we've yet to really get a full briefing on where either the Department of Homeland Security or the State Department is with regard to our request. We are going to be meeting with Secretary Blinken next week. And so this is on the top of our agenda.
Do you have any specific topic regarding Haiti that you intend to discuss with Secretary Blinken?
Oh, absolutely. We've been sort of going back and forth between the Department of Homeland Security, Secretary Mayorkas, and Secretary Blinken, and we really believe it has to be a coordinated approach that not only deals with Homeland Security and providing sort of a safe haven through Homeland Security. You may be aware of the 30,000 visas a month that the U.S. has made available to Haitians that apply through its CBP-1 application to migrate to the United States. And then also dealing with the State Department and our embassy, and making sure that, one, we're staffed up enough to be able to address the migration that many Haitians are engaged in at this moment, but that also how we, move to the next phase of really helping to bring security to the nation. Because at the end of the day, that is, without that security, nothing else will flourish. And the Haitian people are really suffering. When we talk about humanitarian crisis, it's compounded. Recent earthquake, recent flooding, outbreak of cholera, the gangs. It's really an untenable situation that the Haitian people are dealing with.
Do you also plan to talk about the sanction against bad actors in Haiti? We saw the administration has sanctioned some high-profile individual in Haiti, but they are yet to release the full list so people know who did wrong to Haiti from the U.S. perspective. Would you talk about that to Secretary?
Absolutely, Emmanuel. Absolutely. We need to make sure that we apply as much pressure to the regime as we possibly can. We know that a lot of what is taking place in Haiti could not take place if it were not supported by bad actors on the ground, individuals who are financing some of the operations that are taking place. And so we have got to make sure that Secretary Blinken is using all of the tools at his disposal, sanctions being one of those tools, to help to eradicate the threat, the ongoing threat on the lives of the people of Haiti.
You spoke about the humanitarian parole program, the 30,000 visa. The USCIS said they receive over 1 million applications. Half of them, more than half of them, are from Haiti. Do you intend to ask the DHS and Secretary Blinken if there is a possibility they might increase the numbers?
Well, absolutely. I think that there was a gross underestimation of how many people, because we're dealing with several nations, but I think they grossly underestimated the level of uptake in Haiti, which is something that we actually debated with the administration about. I knew that once the Haitian people had this lifeline extended to them, that we were going to see more than 30,000 people a month applying. And so I think it's important that they adjust that number to something that more manageable, and that will create again an efficient pipeline to the United States. And what I've shared is that for many Haitians in Haiti, they are coming and being received by communities here in the United States that can tend to their needs, that can be supportive. Many are coming to family members, extended family members, and of course, a network of nonprofit organizations that can do this work in their sleep. And so there would not be an extraordinary burden on the United States because of the level of sophisticated network that exists in the United States, from Florida to New York to Boston and everywhere in between. There are places where we know individuals can come safely and not be a burden to the nation.
Congresswoman Clarke, you said at the Homeland Security Committee, there are some immigrant advocates group that they criticize the administration for keeping deporting Haitian, like undocumented Haitian, to Haiti, despite the gravity of the situation in Haiti right now. Do you think there is a possibility the administration might take a break from the massive deportation to Haiti? From the information you know?
So I can tell you that we have been just as alarmed and continue to impress upon Secretary Mayorkas how inhumane it is to deport individuals back into this environment. And we'll continue to do that until we get some relief from the massive deportations that are taking place. There really needs to be a pause so that again, these individuals are not being sent into harm's way. And we continue to reiterate that every time we meet or have the secretary before us.
And lastly, we know the caucus has requested a long time for a new ambassador to be nominated to Haiti, and a special envoy. A new ambassador has been nominated, which has yet to be confirmed by the Senate. Are you pleased with the person who was nominated? Do you know if there would be a special envoy as well?
That we have not gotten a full briefing on as of yet, so I'll have to get back to you on that, Emmanuel. But I mean, my hope is that we have the person with the appropriate temperament who can speak to all parties on the ground, because we know that there are varying factions with different approaches to dealing with the concerns of Haitian civil society. One of the main concerns being, of course, moving forward with rebuilding a governance structure so that at some point elections can take place. But again, the security concerns have to be met first. I know that it'll be so difficult, if not impossible, for the Haitian people to concentrate on new leadership when their very lives are on the line, when they're rampant kidnapping and unfortunately murder, when there's a shortage of access to food and things of that nature that are really weighing down on everyday Haitian people who are just trying to, at this stage, survive through these very difficult times. We've got to make sure we have the right person in place. So I look forward to looking thoroughly with our Haitian caucus at the nominee. Perhaps we'll have an opportunity to speak with that individual. And we'll follow up with you on that once we've had that opportunity.
Is there anything else, Representative Clarke, you hope our viewers would know that I didn't ask you?
Well, I think you've hit on all of the salient points, Emmanuel. You're a very thorough interviewer. Only to say that, again, I look forward to sitting down with our Secretary of State. Like many of your viewers, I feel that there's some inequity in the way in which we are approaching humanitarian crises around the globe, and that we have to bring equity and fairness to our international interactions and concerns. And one of the major concerns for a number of Americans, many of whom come from the Caribbean region, many of whom come from Haiti, is that there needs to be much more of a forceful effort on America's part to deal with the ongoing crises that's only getting worse in the island nation of Haiti.
Thank you so much, Representative Clarke. It was a pleasure to have you, and it's meant a lot for us that you keep standing with us for a very, very long time. We truly appreciate that. Thank you so very much.
Thank you, and have a pleasant day, Emmanuel. Take good care.